Kepler Wessels on 14 edge to Bob Taylor as Taylor equals John Murray's world record number of dismissals. Taylor could have broken that record had this confident appeal against Greg Chappell not been turned down. Broad and Chappell added 60 before Broad on 20 fell to Willis. Miller took the catch at first slip. Chappell played some great shots in his 40, but this was not one of them. Lamb takes the catch. Then the start of an eventful over as Willis bowls to Henschell. Marks takes the catch at mid-off, but it was a no ball. The same over, Henschell hooks Willis brilliantly for 6. And then the very next ball, he edges to David Gower at slip, but again the umpire has ruled no ball. Rod Lawrence, battling to hold his place in the Queensland side, failed today, caught and bowled by Pringle for 1. Brett Henschell reached his half-century, but then fell to Miller, his sweep shot going straight to Vic Marks at backward square leg. Marks, a new face in the English camp, claimed Holmes' wicket in his first over on tour. Queensland in trouble at 7 for 164. But then entry Harry Frei in his Queensland debut. This was one of the 5 sixes that Frei hit, compiling his 57 runs in a little over half an hour. Frei's 50 came up in 28 minutes of 24 balls, including 5 sixes and 5 fours. Vic Marks was not the only English bowler to suffer. As Frei and Ray Phillips helped themselves to a 75-run partnership, Jeff Miller also was on the receiving end. On 47, Frei then hooked fast bowler Norman Cowans for a gigantic 6 to bring up his half-century, and the Gabba Hillites claimed a new hero.
Batting hero Harry Frei. He edged one to makeshift keeper Wayne Broad, and the score 2 for 48. But then Lamb joined Gower, and the runs literally flowed. Although Lamb looked scratchy early, he could be excused, as it was his first innings on tour. Gower was never beset with such problems, stroking the ball with impeccable timing to all points of the ground. Gower never presented the Queenslanders with a real chance, and his 50 included 5 fours. After lunch, Lamb came to life, and he showed he too is a stroke maker of exceptional ability. He posted his half-century with a 6 off Holmes. Gower, not to be outdone, then drove Maguire majestically for 4 to notch his century in 180 minutes with 12 fours. But shortly after, Frei got his second wicket of the innings, having Gower caught by Chappell for exactly 100. At this point, the Englishmen were cruising, and Botham was in cavalier mood, swiping and slashing at almost anything. It was typical Botham, a 6, several 4s, a life at 10, never a dull moment. In the meantime, Lamb outscored his more flamboyant partner with some sheer power stroke play. After reaching his 50 with a 6, he also posted the 100 mark with a 6, this time off Henschell. His century included 15 4s and 2 6s, but Lamb's concentration also lapsed, and he was caught on the fence by Kerr off Henschell, only to be given a reprieve as Kerr stumbled back across the boundary, and the shot was awarded 6. Botham tried the same thing. This time Kerr was well inside the pickets, and the all-rounder was out for 32. That sparked the collapse. Lamb went next ball, sweeping at Henschell and getting a top edge to Broad. He made 117, and Henschell was on a hat-trick. That didn't eventuate, but next over, Rackerman outsmarted Marks with a short ball, which he succeeded only in playing straight to Henschell at square leg. Henschell couldn't be kept out of the play. In his next over, Miller tried to drive, got the edge, and Chappell